Musk knows exactly why he's become the Democrats' public enemy number one. Listen.
And they basically want to kill me because I'm stopping their fraud. And they want to hurt Tesla because we're stopping this terrible waste and corruption in the government. And, well, I guess they're bad people. Bad people will do bad things. If we weren't succeeding in getting rid of corruption and waste, they wouldn't care. But we are succeeding. Really, we're just implementing the will of the people.
And President Trump's praising his tech support for a job well done on the SpaceX rescue.
Elon's able to do that with his genius, and you have people that hate it. And I really believe these are people that hate our country. It's a big problem. But, you know, there aren't so many of them. There are many more that love our country.
Sandra, it was last week the Democrats were blasting Trump for the stock market going down, and now they're on stage rooting for the stock market to go down.
This is a very uncomfortable moment for an American governor to be rooting down an American company headquartered in Austin, Texas. I mean, those employees count on that stock for their bonuses, for their pay. It's a large part of the compensation, the way they attract and retain top talent at the company. Caroline Leavitt, as you know, we often get the White House press briefing as you watch our show every day, Greg. America Reports, and Caroline Leavitt briefed today, and she was asked about this. She was asked about Governor Walz's words, and she said, I think it's pretty sad. She said, unfortunately, Walz is living a sad existence after his defeat in November. So she had sort of a drop the mic moment. But I think this is a case where Democrats can probably learn that rooting on the demise of an American company does not fall into the category of turning their party around. They should take note of that and perhaps, you know, continue to revamp the party. I say that as Jessica staring me down.
No, she was not.
Jessica, were you staring her down?
Absolutely not. I would never do that to Sandra. Do you want me to say more?
Not really, but go ahead.
You guys know, I think Elon Musk has done a tremendous amount of good. I think Starlink is one of the more exciting modern discoveries or creations that there is. I, again, reiterate, I draw the line at arson. No one should be setting cars on fire. But I would argue, no, this is an important point. It's a free market point. But also, we talked about Dylan Mulvaney, a single trans influencer who was on a single can of beer for months. And that can of beer set the conservative movement on proverbial fire, rooting against at least half an American company, the Anheuser-Busch side of things. Kid Rock out there doing target practice with Budweiser cans, people vowing to decimate that brand. And Dylan Mulvaney has much less of an impact on people's lives than Elon Musk does. So is that okay? Or that was wrong too, and everyone wants to mea culpa over that? It was one can of beer with one transgender person on it.
No one was intimidated not to buy Bud Light.
Really? Then why did it drop?
No,
why
because
did they lose market value?
Because it wasn't Dylan Mulvaney. It was the marketing person who denigrated the people who drank the beer.
Really, Dylan Mulvaney didn't get denigrated?
She did. He did.
Sorry.
I correct myself.
It's good that you
No, but I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's basically it. Also on the Musk wasn't allowed to get the astronauts down. The timeline doesn't add up. This NASA administrator from last summer, Bill Nelson, said there was no discussion of that whatsoever, didn't know about the offer. And NASA officials have said that late February was the earliest that the crew could return without interrupting other scheduled missions.
Oh, okay. So they were just hanging out in space for 9 months.
Well,
that's all it was.
If you read articles about it.
Oh, if I read articles about it?
Well, what else am I supposed to do? I didn't call them up.
Okay. So they weren't stranded. They were just spending a great time up in space.
Okay.
You know, it was one thing to shoot a can of beer and another thing to throw a Molotov cocktail at a $50,000 car.
Yeah, last time I checked, there weren't conservatives setting Budweiser factories on fire. There were not crazed conservatives keying Budweiser vehicles or trucks around the country. That wasn't happening. But look at this. I mean, Elon Musk rescues 2 astronauts who were up there for 286 days, and this is how he's thanked. We'll light your businesses on fire. And the absolute absurd behavior of the left. He triggers liberals so much. I mean, to watch Tim Walz there talk about the joy in his day of the stock app. Like I pulled up the stock app on my phone. I'm not Nancy Pelosi. I don't follow it minute by minute. So it says welcome to stocks on my phone. On his phone, he's tracking Elon Musk. He's excited when it drops to 225. Well, sorry, Tim Walz, you're having a bad day. It's now at 235. And it's not just him. Mark Kelly, the supposed moderate, the guy who's such a moderating voice in the Democratic Party. Every time I get in the car over the last 60 days, it reminds me of the damage from Trump and Musk. Who gets in their vehicle and for 60 days, the thing on their mind is how much they despise a politician? This is entirely
Musk
abnormal
called him a traitor.
behavior.
Musk called Mark Kelly an American hero a traitor.
When you've gotten in your car, I know you don't drive, you're in Manhattan, but when
I
you
do drive.
Okay, so every time you got in your car for 60 days, have you thought about how much you hate Donald Trump? I mean,
No,
that is a
I mostly think about Moana
behavior.
because that's all that we listen
Well,
to.
I love Moana too. But I would just say this. Libs of TikTok said you have a choice. You could be on Team Innovation or Team Destruction. Team Innovation rescues people from space and creates billion-dollar companies. Team Destruction burns down said factories. I will take Team Innovation any day.
Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.